Hi Cancer, this is Amber Moon Tarot, and I am doing your reading for the month of January 2020. Angels, Holy Spirits, Archangels, and my ancestors, and those ancestors of the people viewing this message, please give us a good message for the sign of Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We only accept good messages from spirits of light, and I ask that God please protect us while we receive the messages that we're supposed to receive. So please, Spirit, 3 cards for the sign of Cancer. Okay, you got unrequited love, healing family issues, and forgiving and learning. Reconciliation at the bottom of the deck. So it says there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. So at this point, you can be in a place where you guys are not connecting. You're not really seeing eye to eye, or maybe you're just feeling something that the other person is not feeling, or vice versa. So this message could be either you or the other person. When you see unrequited love, doesn't that necessarily mean that there's not the possibility of love. It's just at this moment, you're not in the space where love is being returned or being felt equally. You have healing family issues. And so it says your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So the reason why this could be happening is because you guys are probably both dealing with some issues with your extended families. So maybe this has nothing to do with you personally or with each other personally, but because this is popping up, it's showing that right now there's too much funkiness, too much negativity happening around your person or yourself. That's not allowing love in the romantic sense to come through. So that's something to really focus your energy on in the end of December and the beginning of January. Just doing some healing rituals, some, salt baths and cleansings. And you can benefit from being out in nature to kind of reset your energy and hopefully kickstart that healing process for you or your loved one, depending on who is having the family issues. Because it says here by forgiving your parents, it could also be, different people in your family. Could be siblings, it could be, any number of relationship combinations. But right here at the end of it, the 3rd card says forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moment. So again, there's a really, really strong theme here of you have to let go of the hurt of the past, because it's keeping you stuck and it's not allowing new love or new opportunities to enter into your life. So healing and forgiving is going to be a huge, huge thing for you in the upcoming year. Definitely want to start doing some meditation maybe on that. You want to just try to, give yourself a chance to let go of all of the negativity that is surrounding your family and surrounding any issues with that are causing any type of negativity. So we're going to cut that energy and let that go and move on to your reading, because we don't want to stay in that too long. We know that healing has to happen. Now let's see what steps you can take to get to that. So I'm using the Crystal Visions Tarot. And for the major reading or whatever that's supposed to come through for you, if we need to clarify, I will use the Morgan Greer. Angels, Holy Spirit, Archangels, and ancestors, please come through to offer a clear, concise message for the sign of Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Spirit, please allow us to receive the messages that will benefit and put our friends of the sign of Cancer on their highest path, on their best path, moving forward in January 2020. Spirit, please give me the messages that I need to share with our friends from the sign of Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and I might have said Capricorn, so I apologize. But you know, Capricorn is your counterpart, so you're always going to have a special relationship with Capricorns. Myself, I have a daughter who's a Cancer, and I'm a Capricorn, so. And Nine of Pentacles came out. So I'm not going to read reversals today just because I want to keep the energy really, really, really light. Now, I'll let you know if they come out in reversals. This one kind of just came out a little bit sideways, so I'm going to take it upright. Nine of Pentacles is earth energy, and you have 9 and then 10 of Pentacles. Earth energy, like I was saying. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, again, your counterpart. So you could be coming into a good amount of money. You're going to be probably receiving some good news about maybe a new job. The Nine of Pentacles talks about financial independence. This is someone that has it all together, and she has, look at all the beauty around her, and she doesn't need anything. She's independently wealthy. So that's a really good sign. So you could be starting, you know, a new venture in work. Let's see what we have here. Justice, it did come out in reverse. Tower in reverse, but we're going to put that upright. And the Lovers came out also in reverse. 3 more cards, please. Ace of Wands, that also came out in reverse. 2 more, Spirit, please. Give me 2 more, and then we'll continue with the message. I'm going to cut this one more time because they're jumping all over the place. Well, that's a good cut right there. So 4 of Wands and Ace of Pentacles. So you could be coming into something money-wise, or also passion. So you could be beginning a new venture, new work, you know, new project, something new is happening, because when you see the Ace of Pentacles, it's a new venture, a new beginning. And then whenever you see any fire signs, which is the Wands, it talks about passion and, you know, love. Sometimes, you know, it talks about like, whoop, that was too many. Sometimes it also talks about sex, but not necessarily when you're seeing it with the Pentacles. It could be money related. It could be more of a project. Okay, we got 3. So we got the 6 of Swords, 9 of Cups, and the 8 of Pentacles. So very, very heavy work energy here. I do see a couple of little things here that could mean love. Obviously, we have some cups, we have some swords. So I will begin with 9 of Pentacles. So 9 of Pentacles, like I said, is earth energy. 9 of Pentacles is a very independent person. So this could be you, or this could be a person that's coming towards you that is going to bring you some stability in finance. When you see the Pentacles, it's earth energy. So obviously it also talks about stability and money and, you know, solid foundation. The 9 of Pentacles usually signifies a person that's like newly single. She's leaving in a relationship, and she's basically holding it down on her own. So 9 of Pentacles is a very independent energy. It could be male or female, doesn't necessarily have to be a woman, but there is a woman there. And you see her, she's taming that tiger like, hey, I got this. I am in control. So 9 of Pentacles is a really, really good way to start your year, your month. And it's a really good indication of things that are coming for you. You're having a lot of stability, a lot of Pentacle energy. So you're not going to have to worry about much of in terms of finance, because you're going to get a good steady position. You're going to get more business if you have your own business, or you're going to progress into a more stable financial situation, whether that would be through a relationship or, like I said, a new job, a new venture, a new project. So or you can win some money, or, you know, lawsuit or something like that. You could get some money somehow, but it's going to be enough to give you independence. So that's a really good card to start off with. And from the 9 you jump to the 10, so you're going progressively better. Ten of Pentacles is definitely everything. Everything is going to be stable. And that means, you know, finances, career, love, your house, friendships, everything, your school, everything that you are putting energy into is going to become completely stable. When you get the Ten of Pentacles, you're pretty much on solid ground, on solid foundation. This is also earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So that could be a very significant sign for you. You could be dealing with someone that's a Capricorn that's bringing that stability to you. So if it's not somebody, it's a situation, like definitely a better job or project that you work on that really pays off. Maybe you've been sitting on a manuscript and you decide to publish it, and it, you know, it hits the top of, you know, the you know, charts or whatever it is. You get a #1 bestseller or something like that, you know. So or you know, they offer you a movie, something really, really lucrative. So it could be any number of projects like that could be very prosperous. But 10 of Pentacles is going to bring you the stability that you have been really longing for, because right after that you get Justice. And in the Justice card, it's a beautiful, beautiful energy to have, because you got it where it basically it's bringing that solid, like, you know, karmic justice. Now this one came out in reverse, so it might take a little bit longer than usual for you to get it. It might be a longer process than you were anticipating, but that doesn't mean that it's not going to happen, because even in the reversal, it's going to come. It's just maybe a delay, a little bit of a delay. So that also talks about maybe it could be a marriage, it could be a good outcome for you within a marriage, if you think of it in the positive way. If it's like this, it could be a divorce. If you are married and this applies to you, which there's a lot of people that are watching, so these readings, so there's a lot of different situations, so it's a general reading. Obviously it's not going to resonate for everybody, but a Justice in reverse could definitely speak a divorce. And the reason why that made me bring that up, which I don't like to bring it up, but this also came out, this is the Tower card. So you could be gaining your independence because of a divorce, and you get a really good settlement because of it. So this could be, you know, you finally getting your independence, and then everything comes out the way that you're meant to come out, because you were in a relationship that you weren't supposed to be in. Maybe you were in a karmic situation, and by leaving the situation or getting a divorce, you know, it finally brings you to your 10 of Pentacles. So kind of heavy, I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of making my stomach hurt a little bit, but it's something you're gonna get through, because right after all of that, if you see the bottom, it's beautiful. You have the Lovers right after that, and this is a Gemini energy. Doesn't necessarily mean you're working with a Gemini. It could be, definitely, it could be a Capricorn, it could be a Virgo, a Taurus, it could be a Libra, it could be a Leo. But definitely the Lovers talks about, you know, your twin flame, your soulmate. So maybe all of this, like a divorce happens so that you can finally be with the person that you're meant to be with. Maybe you needed to finish one situation to find the one that really is going to bring you all of that, the 10 of Cups, which is everything that you could ever want for. So that's always a great thing. And then you're going to have passion again, because it seems like you really needed to have this passion back in your life. It did come out a little bit in reverse, but we're going to flip that energy, because this is a new year. We're going to start everything new. So we're going to speed this up. We're going to say, hey, listen, we're going to put this out there that we want to have a new beginning, a new passionate beginning with, if it's a new relationship, if it's a new job, whatever it is, it's going to be a great passionate beginning, and it's going to bring you a lot of love and happiness. I mean, if you see some of these cards that were a little bit dark, especially here in this like justice and tower energy. It's a little bit dark. There's still some pink in there, which is a lot of love energy, but these, like, bam, it just switches. The energy switches so much. And after all of that, you have the Eight of Swords, and which talks about, actually this is Six of Swords, which talks about walking away. You're putting down any kind of negativity, any kind of fights. You're just done with the fights. And this is going to be great because with all of this passion, this new lover that's going to come in for you, if that's what's going to happen, you're going to have a wish fulfilled, which is your Nine of Cups. So after all of this junk and all of this funky energy, you've got the Nine of Cups, which is a beautiful, beautiful card of wish fulfillment. Like you finally are going to get what you've been wanting for. And maybe you were in a bad relationship. Maybe you were in a karmic relationship with a Leo, because Tower energy is Leo, or Sagittarius and Aries. So, I mean, take it how it applies. If it applies to you. If it doesn't, then it's not your message. But getting a Nine of Cups, you're getting love. This is love, and it's definitely like celebration and partying, and it's just a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful energy to be in. And because of that, all of that good energy, and I feel like a lot of this, the Six of Swords, is having to do with that. You're healing, because a Six of Swords is a lot of, like, you have to cut a lot of crap out of your life. So maybe there were 6 people involved. You know, up here you see the crows in the top of her, like they're guiding her away from this situation. They're kind of like, hey girl, like get out of there. So it's really a good thing to see this card in this position, because right after that, when you get the Nine of Cups, it just talks about, like, if you leave all of that and you heal your family issues and you heal all that trauma that you're having, you're gonna get your wish fulfilled. And that's beautiful. And that's the moon. That's definitely Cancer energy. So what a beautiful, beautiful thing to see in your own reading. It's to see the moon. Then you got a bonus card of the Eight of Pentacles, which talks about, you know, working towards something. And so you're going to work on this new happiness, this new relationship or job or whatever it is that's going to bring you that fulfillment. Whether it's a job, whether it's a relationship, or whether it's just you being happy alone, which can be, and it is possible. You definitely see a really good opportunity to work at it. And it's best, you see, if you look at the background, there's a lot of yellow and a lot of sun, and that means a lot of happiness is around her. So focus on yourself, focus on your job, focus on your money, and you're just definitely going to be in the energy to attract this love that you're really, really desperate and longing for. I say desperate and longing because it was in reverse, but you're going to get it. Just put your energy into the things that you can affect, and you will start to attract the things that you want. But remember, you have to do a lot of healing. You have to heal these family issues, you know. Maybe you need to talk to a therapist. Maybe you need to do some work on yourself, but it can be done, and it definitely, you've overcome so much. And I say you because I just know Cancers go through a lot of hardships, a lot of suffering, and it's not a rare thing to have to pick yourself up from all the way from the bottom. And if anybody can do it, is Cancers, because people don't give you guys credit for how strong and how incredibly resilient you are. So Cancers, please keep in mind that there's always something positive at the other side of something really, really tough. So don't give up. I know that it's really easy to, go into your shell and go into little hermit mode and block off everything, but don't block yourself off from the blessings. There's a lot of blessings coming your way, and you're going to get past this difficult situation if you're going through something difficult. I pray that all of you get all of the beautiful blessings that are open and available to you. And I hope that you can heal all of the things that have hurt you in the past and that have hurt your family. So thank you so much, Cancer, and I will see you next time.